What's up, guys? Firework 13 here, with my Labor Day 2015 stash. So yeah, we got to Phantom, Jeffs, and Shelton this year. Quite a bit of stuff here, so I'm just gonna get started and go through it. I'm not gonna list the prices or anything, but it was buy one get two free at Phantom, so the price ended up being pretty decent. It'll just take too long to go over all the prices in this video because it's already going to be long enough as it is. Alright, so here we go. Let's start in the front. We got the Cloudbuster Rockets pack. I like rockets, so I'm kind of excited about these because I've never had them before. They seem pretty decent. I like how you get two different sizes, see how they compare. They're probably about the same because these are just cardboard. You squish them in, whatever. And these are a little bit firmer, so I'm gonna guess this is more filled up and this is kind of just a buffer piece. Then I got the Pyro Pinnacle rockets. I get these every time I go to Phantom because they're decently cheap for 6 rockets. Once you do the buy one get two free, all that. I got 3 Red, White, and Boom and 3 Emerald City, and this brings me to one of my little things I'm going to mention in this video, is that this is the new design for the Red, White, and Boom for, I guess, maybe 2016, maybe just 2015, I don't know. But as you can see, it's got square edges instead of rounded corners, all that. And it also has a QR code, and I've noticed with all the new Phantom cakes, they have these little QR codes on them, and I'll show you a few more of those in a minute. But I got 3 of those. Those are usually just in the finale, so whatever. Cut to the Chase Jace is a new one by Duck Commander. It's a new thing that Phantom carries now. It's a 16 shot, I believe. Here's the effect on that one. Then I got Astral Galaxy. I've been wanting this one for a while, but every time I'd go they wouldn't have it, and now it looks like Phantom just kind of revamped it for 2015-16 because they got the QR code on there, and I'm really excited about this cake, 25 shot. It's really cool. If you see a video on that, it looks pretty awesome. Then I got Eye of the Storm. This is another new one. This is actually a new cake, not just like redone, but this is a new cake this year by Phantom. There's the effect on that one. It sounds really cool. A lot of different stuff in there. It's a 16 shot, 200 gram. It's a nice one. And then I got 2 of these tubes, and they were kind of together as one, so that's why I got these. Red Wave, Silver Peony, Red, White, and Blue. And I know these are kind of a ripoff, but I've always wanted these big tubes ever since I was little, and I just want to try them out. See if, like, I don't know, if I start to like them, but I probably won't. Then I got X7 Finale Rack, Airburst, whatever. 7 shot, pretty big with tails. 2 Popo Magnet. You guys have seen this one before. It's a new 500 gram by Phantom. It's probably the best thing you can get for the money there at Phantom. Underneath the Red, White, and Blue, this is a 350, I think. 350 gram, maybe. Here's the effect on that one. This one's not new, but it's kind of a new production of this cake, I think. It's a 15 shot. This 4th of July Jubilation, this is a 350 gram. It's 12 shots. I think it has some angles, but this is a brand new cake. Then Off the Hook is kind of new. I think it's new just for 2015, not 2016. And it's a 12 shot with some angles in there too. And Christmas in July, you guys have seen that one before on my page. That's another really good bang for the buck at Phantom. 25 shot, 500 gram. Lots of Red, White, and Blue in that one. Then I got Falcon Rising by Brothers. It's a decent cake. There's the performance on that one. Quickened 10 shot finale, which I like because I like cakes like that. Battle of Saratoga. This is by Phantom. It's not a new cake, but it's newer. As you can see, it's got the QR on there. There's the performance. Lots of Red, White, and Blue in this one too. And some glitter in there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one because I've seen some stuff. The breaks are nice. Wicked Pistol. This one's brand new for Phantom. Another brand new Phantom item. 30 shot, 200 gram. Rapid Fire, Brilliant Color Starburst, Gold Creek Crowns, and a Crackling Willow finale. So this is kind of exciting because it's another new Phantom product that I get to try out. They seem to have a lot of new stuff that they don't show on their website at this time of year. And I got Solar Explosion. This is, I think it's just a 200, but it might be a 350. 19 shot. Yeah, this one looks nice. I chose it because it went with the same price point as I think that one and the Rockets, maybe, I don't know. But it looked like the nicest one at that price point, so I got it. And I got the Reticle Recoil shells. Kind of a Phantom classic. I've always kind of wanted to try these, but I've always just done these. So I kind of just tried these out this time to see how they compare. And of course I got the Copperhead and Red, White, and Blue shell. And 2 Semper Fi, because that's one of my favorite Phantom cakes. Blue and gold, really cool looking. And on to the Jeff stuff. I got this 25 shot Sweet Time by Wolverine. The guys at Jeff's always tell me, yeah, these are the best to get, because they spend less money on packaging and more on the powder inside. But I looked at a video of this and it didn't really impress me. It's just kind of a bunch of different like comets and whistles and weird stuff in there. So I don't know, I'll probably just stick to the normal cakes from now on. But move that out of the way. Then we got Strongman by Winda. This is, I think, a newer production of this cake because it's got the straight corners. I think a lot of cakes are going to that now instead of the curved because it fits better in the package or whatever. But yeah, it's a 16 shot classic 200 gram cake by Winda. Everyone pretty much knows about this. There's the performance on there. It's big palm tree breaks and crackle. Air Launch, I've had this one before. It's a really nice cake, 200 grams. Doesn't have a brand or anything on there, but you guys can look at that code if you want. I think it's by Wolverine also. It's got like tails and crackling breaks. I've had that one in the past, though. I have a demo if you want to look at it. Lucky the Irish. Nice 200 gram cake. Brothers, I think it's a 12 shot. Yeah, 12 shot. And there's the description on that one if you guys really want to see it. There you go. And then I got this Heat Seeker by United Pyro. It looks like a really nice cake. I read the effect in this is why I kind of chose it, because it's got glitter willow, blue, willow mines, blue, blue, and more blue. So yeah, I like the mix of colors, and of course the blue and the tails and everything that it says it's got in there. So then I got 2 packs of these Bunker Killer Rockets. Originally I saw this and I saw this and I thought, oh yes, these are going to be Salute Rockets. But I was completely wrong. These are not Salute Rockets. I tried one out last night just to test it, and they are really good, but they are not Salutes. So I'll put a demo on those when I shoot another few off tonight. But yeah, they're not Salutes. At least the one I lit yesterday wasn't. It had a huge break, but it wasn't a Salute. And then onto the Shelton items, where I got from Shelton's. Got 2 packs of Kingpins, kind of a Shelton must-have when you go there. Everyone, Power Nation has pretty much seen these. You get 6 in a pack. I think that was like $6. Well, maybe not. I think it was probably like $4.50 because they're like 67 cents a piece or something. And then I got Loud. It's a 25 shot by El Toro. It says Flaming Balls and Reports, obviously, but all these pretty much say that. So $14. The guy said this is one of the best ones for $14 you can get there. So that's a 200 gram. It's called Loud. Air Armada. This is a 9 shot. It's a pretty light cake, but it's decently tall and only $6. And it says it's got bright blue stars with bangs, and I like blue, so that's pretty good. And I got Widow's Revenge. This is a mobster item. This is $14 also. It's a 12 shot. I'm guessing it's going to have some decent power because usually all these taller cakes have a little more firepower from what I've noticed. Heavy Metal. This is another kind of Shelton classic that a lot of people get when they go there. Red, green, and gold with whistle. I don't like the whistle too much, but the breaks I've seen on these are pretty big, so. And I got Sniper. It's by Mad Hornet. That's $7. It's It's got tails and colorful palm with strobes. That seems pretty exciting. I'll make sure I do a demo on that one too. Ominous 9-shot, no performance on there. Guy said it was pretty decent. It's $9, so I'm hoping it's decent because that's pretty steep for a small cake like that. $7 for Dragon's Den. This one's a 19-shot. Red, green, and gold stars. That's a pretty good price for a 19-shot, $7. We'll see if it's decent. $9 again for Shoot the Moon. And the cool thing on this one, there were like 5 different versions of it, and the guy said the B version, if you can see right there, it says 548B. He said this one's the best one to get because it's got more variety or something in it. God's Angel, 16-shot, that was $11, and performance on this one is right here. Tails of color, pearl, strobe, crackling, whistling, many action. So this one's got many action apparently. Well, we'll see if it's any good. It's by Hot Fireworks Complex. Interesting brand I've never heard of before. And then you go on to these generic Chinese cakes that I bought. I just thought it would be kind of fun to get all these cheap ones and see what they do, because I've never really had them like this before. Let's get started. Thunder or Storm. Pretty sure it's supposed to be Thunderstorm. Got the lightning and all these little graphics on here. Floral Shell. This is a 16-shot for $4. Okay. Then Laser Gun Floral Shell, another 16-shot. This one's a little taller. But this one was $4.19. Anti-Tank Mine 16-shot. This is $4. This is probably the heaviest out of all these little generic cakes I bought, so that one might end up being the best. I'm not sure. The Magician $3. The guy there said that if I'm going to get some of these generic cakes, this is probably the best one. So I picked it up, but then I saw this, I was like, what the heck, I don't like whistles, so that's probably not going to be a cake I like. Oh well, $3, 9-shot Magician. $4 was Track Gun. This is another 9-shot. Tubes are a little bit bigger than the rest, so I don't know if that's going to mean anything in the long run, but yeah, pretty much all these say they shoot flaming balls and reports, but I don't think that report is going to mean much at all in this case. And $5 Nuclear Bomber. This one's a 19-shot, kind of comparable to the Dragon's Den in size, but it's like a $1 or $2 cheaper. Yeah, $2 cheaper. So we'll see if this is even comes close to the Dragon's Den, because I think the guy said the Dragon's Den is a pretty good one for the price, but we'll see about this little generic cake. And I got some punks for free, but I don't really use punks anyway, so that's okay. Alright, just put these back, and yeah, I'll give you guys the overview. This is everything we got for Labor Day this year. And I'll upload some demo videos, some setup videos, maybe a fusing video of the finale board, and get all that stuff up to you guys soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.